Let's get ourselves connected. Gotta get yourself connected.
Well, when it comes to technology, a lot of people are concerned about the environment. We're going to be talking with Vernon from HP about some green printing tips. Thanks for joining us, Vernon.
Oh, you're welcome, Mike. Thank you for having me.
Are you getting a lot of concern from your customers about being green?
Absolutely, both from our consumers as well as corporate customers. Green is obviously a very topical theme right now, and I think it helps if we all focus our efforts on the environment. So whether it's HP in terms of our supply chain, or whether it's consumers in how they print from their printers, as well as what they do with the cartridges once they're finished, I think it's all important that we all work together to make sure that we take care of our environment.
Well, you've got 5 printing tips or green printing tips for us. Let's go through some of them.
Absolutely. So there's 5 really simple printing tips we want to share with our consumers. These are easy to implement with printers that you already have. So we're not asking people to go out and buy technologies to be green. So we assume that you already have a printer. There's some really simple things you can do to help the environment how you print. First of all is to print on both sides. So what's commonly known as duplexing or two-sided printing. Even if your printer doesn't have a duplexing option, you can still do it manually. So when you go to a print button and go to properties, you can select print on both sides. So you just have to manually turn the paper over. So saving paper is probably the most important thing we can do for the environment. A second thing is really simple. If you have an HP printer or another brand, if you leave it on your standby mode, so it's not continuously on, that would obviously help the environment by consuming less power. There's also a couple of great tools and tips that I can share with you. One is HP SmartWeb printing. So this is a great tool that's available for free. It's available from hp.ca/smartweb. It works with HP printers as well as any other brand. What this tool does is, well, let's step back a bit. Most of our printing in the past used to be from office-based applications like Microsoft Word or from your emails. What's happening now, we're all internet connected. More than approximately half the pages are being printed from the web. And when we print from the web, we get all these banners, we get the advertisements, we get pages getting clipped on the right, we get an extra page with just a line of text at the bottom. So all of this is using paper, and more importantly, annoying customers because you're printing a lot of information that you really don't need. So what HP SmartWeb printing does for you is allow you to clip and paste from different websites. So I'll give you a good example. If you're going on a trip and you have to print your airline ticket, your hotel information, your car information, directions, you can end up printing 20 pages because not all of the information is what you need, but that's what's all on the page. With HP SmartWeb printing, you can clip and paste only the content that you need, and that will allow you to only print what you need. So for example, from 20 pages, you can get it down to maybe 4 pages of information that you need as opposed to everything that's on the web page.
I've actually started using that myself, Vernon, and I can't tell you how much more organized I am now and how much the paper use has been cut down on that.
Yeah. I'm really glad to hear that because I do that too, and my kids use it a lot for their homework projects so they don't end up clipping and pasting everything that they don't need.
Exactly.
Another great way to help save the environment, we use a lot of print cartridges like these, and when they're over and done with, I believe the best way to do this is to send this back to HP to be recycled. So we have a free recycling service called HP Planet Partners. You can send back your cartridge or toner to HP. It's paid for, so all you have to do is put it in the envelope. When you buy an HP cartridge, the recycling envelope is actually in the cartridge packaging. So you just put in your new cartridge, take out the old one, put it in the envelope, it's prepaid, mail it back to HP, and we take out the rest. We recycle 100% of the cartridge, including the plastics. Actually, we've come up with technology that allows us to recycle plastic water bottles. Right now, we are making new cartridges, 200 million new cartridges a year out of recycled old cartridges as well as plastic bottles. So I think that's a really great tool that could help the environment.
Well, that's a pretty simple thing to do. No postage or anything. Basically, you stick it in the bag and you stick it in the mailbox.
Absolutely, yeah. That's really the most simple thing to do. And another way you can help the environment, Mike, is really simple. Most printers have 3 print modes. They have a draft, a better, and a best quality. If all you're printing is directions to go somewhere, or a piece of paper that you just need for the day, then you should use the draft print mode as opposed to the best quality. That way you'd use less ink as well. So these 5 tools will help you use less ink, use less paper, and also help recycle and therefore save the environment.
Well, these seem like really simple tips. Where can people find out more information about this, Vernon?
All our recycling efforts from HP is available at hp.ca/recycle. It tells you everything that I've talked about today. It also offers you other great tips that customers can use to help save the environment. And then hp.ca/SmartWeb, that will help you find the free software download that I talked about earlier.
Well, I want to thank you for joining us, Vernon.
Thank you for having me.
Vernon from HP talking about green printing tips. And I tell you, you got to check out that HP SmartWeb printing. It'll change your life.